right, Shalom. I want to start off as always by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Racha HaKodash. The abundance unto the apostles, the others, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love to the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, I wanted to do a response here unto this video that was put up on Bloomberg Originals here on YouTube. And as you can see, the title of this video reads, Inside OpenAI's Stargate Mega Factory with Sam Altman. Now, if you brothers and sisters remember, last year when Donald Trump got inaugurated, he had Sam Altman, Larry Ellison, and this guy here, Ginseng, I believe, with him, and they talked about Stargate and how it will be a golden age for America. They are now building these mega factories to power AI here in America. What they are doing ultimately is laying the foundation for the mark of the beast system. Okay? Life as we know it is going to change drastically. We're constantly seeing AI be pushed, robotics being pushed, robots being out in society. They're in the classrooms, they are in agriculture, they are in the judicial system, They're everywhere, okay? In sports, they're normalizing it, man. Some people like it, some people don't like it, but nevertheless, it's happening. Things are finna change, bro, okay? And before we know it, all right, this MOTB gonna be here, man. So I'm gonna play about 6 minutes of this video because I may want to save some of this for my Thursday live coming for next week, Lord willing. But I'll probably find some more videos by then. But man, this is interesting. Okay. People worried about everything else, things that are irrelevant. These devils are moving forward, man. Okay, the Most High is giving them the success they need to lay this stuff down, man. To get these factories, to get, the workers and all this stuff so that they can, set this up, man.
Stargate, put that name down in your books because I think you're going to hear a lot about it in the future. A new American company that will invest $500 billion at least in AI infrastructure.
The data centers are actually under construction. The first of them are under construction in Texas, the Abilene location, which is our first location.
Abilene is a town on the western central plains of Texas. We kind of scratch and fight for everything good that comes our way.
I had people reaching out and they said, well, is the president going to come see you? And I said, well, he hasn't texted me yet. So
I'm thrilled we get to do this in the United States of America. I think this will be the most important project of this era.
Welcome to Abilene, Texas. This is the site of Project Stargate, a very mysterious, much talked about, much speculated about project that brings together OpenAI, SoftBank, Oracle. If it all comes together, building after building on this red dirt behind me will be filled with chips that'll power the AI revolution.
It will be filled with chips that power the AI revolution. Now, this should make you think about the tension between America and Taiwan. Taiwan produces those chips, okay? This is why Babylon is in tour with China over Taiwan, man. They need those chips to power these data centers, bro. It's important. and they're willing to fight. They will fight, okay, for supremacy in the AI race, bro, which will lead to their downfall, okay, their destruction. Every single day they're clawing, man, to achieve supremacy in artificial intelligence. I remember Joe Biden said back a couple of years ago when he was in office, he said that a new world order is upon us and we need to be in control of it. I mean, in America. He was talking about this new digital prison, pretty much, artificial intelligence. They want control. They want to have total control over everybody, okay? Now, the scriptures tell us that the beast is going to cause everybody to do it, right? So Esau will, you know what I'm saying, get the upper hand, right, pushing this stuff, but they're going to fight over this stuff, okay? So here we go.
What we're undergoing right now is sort of the largest infrastructure build in human history. It's going to create new ways of doing business, it's going to create new ways of invention, and it's going to really drive humanity forward.
I was in the real estate business. These buildings, these are big, beautiful buildings. They're going to employ a lot of people.
How do you personally grapple with the pace of it all?
It does feel like it's going very fast. I certainly think if I could transport myself back 3 years ago, it would seem like unimaginable progress.
This is amazing, explosive growth of intelligence that's coming in our decade. Everything will change.
When Stargate was first announced,
you heard that? He said everything will change. We know everything gonna change. This MOTB system is gonna be different than what we know here in the present world, man. Every single thing is going to change, bro. Excuse me. In society, every single thing, okay? He calls it all. Either you get down with this new way of life, or you're going to be X'd out, left behind, man. Probably unalive, probably in prison, okay? This is going to be the new way.
there was a lot of skepticism. A lot of people thought it's just too big to be true. So this is your very first look. Hello.
Hey, Emily.
Thank you so much for having us.
Welcome to Abilene.
It's so awesome to be here.
Yeah.
It's all happening.
I know.
How many people are on this site?
Today we have about 2,200 people on site.
The guy at the heart of the Stargate build in Abilene is Chase Lockmiller. He's the founder of Crusoe, the little-known data center startup overseeing this massive project.
We started construction here last June of 2024. This was just a complete barren field.
So
right?
there was nothing here in June?
There were a bunch of mesquite trees and bushes and brush.
Stargate is so mysterious. What actually is happening here?
What will eventually be here is 8 separate buildings, all containing very large clusters of fully interconnected GPUs.
Yeah.
We're going to do a tour of some of that. This is going to get us around the whole 1,200-acre campus.
Hey, we're going on an adventure.
It's like getting around Jurassic Park.
I love that.
All right, let's go off-roading.
I feel like we're going on a data center safari.
It is much like a data center safari.
Crusoe's 8 planned buildings will hold up to 400,000 chips, which would make this one of the world's largest known compute clusters. The partners behind Stargate, OpenAI, Oracle, and SoftBank have...
See that? All these guys are juiced in, man. They're all juiced in together, okay? Oracle, that's Larry Ellison, okay? A demon. Now, if you watch my videos, okay, I always talk about Larry Ellison and show that small clip of him saying that, hey, look, We're going to have AI-powered cameras. We're going to have AI-powered drones. Cops will be on their best behavior. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we'll always be watching. Always. With artificial intelligence. This is no joke, man. Now, it's going to be short-lived, okay? But in their present time, brother, it's going to be different, bro. Look, there will be no more going out on the highways and byways. That's going to be a thing. Look, brother, it ain't going to be no more, okay? That's going to be it for preaching on the highways and byways once this stuff truly gets established. And guess what? It's going to be either you got the word, you know what I'm saying, and your faith is strong, or not. It won't be no in-between in that time, okay? If you're struggling with unbelief, whatever it may be, man, pray to the Most High, bro. Pray to the Lord, okay? Ask for strength and faith, man. Utilize it, okay? Utilize prayer. Because we're going to need strong faith, okay, to make it through this thing, man.
Have committed $100 billion to the project so far and claim they're prepared to put in 5 times that as they expand to multiple sites. This first site in Abilene has been dubbed Project Ludicrous, as in
ludicrous speed. Ludicrous speed.
Which is appropriate. The whole thing is supposed to be done by mid-2026.
Are you round the clock, 24 hours a day?
We're round the clock. It is very much a 24/7 operation. We're trying to deliver on, the fastest schedule that a 100 megawatt.
That's interesting. Mid-2026. So that time frame of them talking about 2030 can very well take place. Once these things are set up, bro, everything gonna change, bro. Okay, they ain't waiting around, here and there. As soon as these Stargate mega factories are finished, which he said mid-2026, they're going to be done with building these 8 mega factories here in Texas. They're going to be ready to go. So, if you ain't ready, man, you better get ready. You should already be ready. But our lives are about to change. Okay? This little, life we living right now, this is all finna change. Your job, your finances, your healthcare, it's all gonna change. It's all going to be AI powered this, AI that, AI whatever. Okay? Scripture got to be fulfilled, man. Prophecy got to take place, but the MOTB has to come. And this is going to be one of the ways that it's going to be pushed. Okay? Setting up these mega factories as the foundation for artificial intelligence.
Or greater data centers ever been built.
So why the ludicrous rush? Well, because Stargate is part of a much larger AI race. Companies like Microsoft, Meta, Google, Amazon, and xAI are all building AI data centers of their own at sites across the US and beyond. Each company wants to have the most capable AI being used by the most people, and they've committed tens of billions of dollars to make it happen.
There's no reason we won't scale up our computing 100,000 times in a few years.
I'm good for my 80 billion. I'm going to spend $80 billion building out Azure.
The downside of being behind is that you're out of position for the most important technology for the next 10 to 15 years.
But beyond just making better AI, many tech leaders want to be the first to create AGI, artificial general intelligence, a super smart agent that can think and learn just like a human, if not better. Large language models like ChatGPT have gotten more capable as the technology's evolved, so the hope is that adding an astronomical amount of compute will make them even more capable.
Take me back to the beginning before Stargate. What did you start seeing that made you realize we need more compute, more power, more connectivity, that you were hitting a limit and needed to scale?
We used to think a lot about the compute we would need to train the models. And what we didn't used to think about as much as how much people were going to use these models.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did think about it. It just turned out people want to use the models much more than we imagined. And a couple of years ago, maybe after the launch of GPT-4 in ChatGPT, it really started to hit like, oh man, this is like gone from a lot of compute to like the biggest infrastructure project in history. And out of that emerged Stargate.
Why call it Stargate?
It began as a code name, and sometimes code names stick.
But it means something, right?
The design of one of the very early layouts of a data center looked a little bit like Stargate from the show.
How did you get to talking with Masayoshi Son and Larry Ellison, and how did you all come together?
I did 2 kind of long trips around the world, and a lot of it was to talk to developers and governments, but a lot of it was also to just really try to like get my head around the supply chain. On one of those trips, I met with Masa, and we got to speaking about, what it would take to do compute at this kind of scale.
Hi, Masa. It's so nice to see you. What conversations did you have with Sam that led to Stargate?
Well, we have a shared vision of AGI coming soon, and we need compute.
Of all the bets you could make, why this? Why Stargate?
Well, I believe in the vision that this AI, the AGI, will change the mankind's life in every aspect. And we are lucky to see this enormous revolution, and I'd like to be part of that. I get excited. Last month, I came to celebrate your winning and promised that we will invest $100 billion. And you told me, oh, Masa, go for 200. Yeah. Now I came back with 500.
Explain the math to us. How does it all add up to needing $500 billion?
Well, that covers the capacity we think we need for the next few years, given our growth projections. The interesting question is if we knew how to get $1 trillion right now, which we don't, would we be able to deploy that profitably in the next few years? And I'm not sure about that, but I feel confident we can make 500 billion of value back.
All right, so what are we seeing?
There's many forklifts, there's many cranes, there's many dump trucks.
I'm right there because I want to save some of this for my Thursday live, Lord willing. But if you want to, you can go watch this whole thing. Right, it's 42 minutes long, 11 seconds. But this is the foundation, man, for the MOTB here in America, possibly across the world. China building towards the same thing. Okay, they ain't doing nothing different. They're all building towards it. But the scriptures say that the mark is of the beast. Okay, Esau, he gonna be pushing it. Okay, everybody gonna fall in line. So we are seeing the foundation being laid in the end of our captivity. That's the point of this. Seeing this stuff is like, okay, the kingdom of heaven is right around the corner. Salvation is very, very close. So for you brothers and sisters out there, hold on, man. Okay? The end is right now, bro. It's manifesting. Okay? All we need is a little more patience, and we're going to see in the news, man, in our daily lives. This stuff manifesting more and more. I'm in here with a scripture. Habakkuk 2, verse 1 says, NLT Bible, I will climb up to my watchtower and stand at my guard post. There I will wait to see what the Lord says and how he will answer my complaint. Then the Lord said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets so that the runner can carry the correct message to others. The vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. Brothers and sisters out there, man, these prophecies are manifesting themselves. It's taking place in our time. If you're paying attention, you can see it, man. It's not being delayed, bro. They are working right now, bro. They're working right now to get this stuff up and running. And it's the Most High putting the spirit of haste on them to usher in the kingdom of heaven. So just keep grinding, keep pushing, man. And in due time, bro, the Most High is going to let this stuff manifest, man. And we're going to be up out of here, bro. You know? Shalom.